The next part of my exploration of official servers took place in the PvP player sphere. And while I set out to find opinions on the upcoming ASA update and server shutdowns, my direction for this video was quickly diverted. We begin with the general official player. How long have you been playing on PvP and how many different servers?
5 years probably. I played it on Xbox, Win 10, Steam, now Epic. I've been playing 1x, smalls, and I've probably played over like 200 servers in total.
How would you say that the Ark Survival Evolved PvP experience is different than other games?
Yeah, it's just a lot more diverse. There's a lot more weapons. There's a lot more things to do.
Okay. Do you have any complaints about it?
Yeah, all the aimbotting, the exploits, the meshing, the duping.
Tell me about your experience with that. Why have you stayed that long?
Mainly the people. The people I've met are really cool.
You know, the community is probably one of the worst on Ark. I've never seen a game with worse cheaters than Ark.
PvP community is going to be the most toxic thing I've seen in my life, and the cheating is horrendous. For the past maybe year and a half, if I leave my base, my head gets absolutely taken off my body by a cheater. Every single time, guaranteed.
So you have to deal with this on a very regular basis then. How often?
Yeah, very regular.
How often do you have to like fend off people from like trying to raid you?
I'll be honest, people on PvP are not good at the game. They are terrible. Only the cheaters cause issues. And the cheaters don't really do much apart from annoy you. They can't really do much apart from annoy you and usually kill you every now and then. But it's just the cheaters that don't make it fun.
You know about the ASA update, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, probably. I think everybody will, even if they say they don't.
Oh, of course I'm gonna buy it. We're just all Ark addicted, I'll be honest. No chance I'm not buying it. I'm happy to pay whatever. It's a fresh game. It'll be fun. It'll be new. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy that it wipes, but it's kind of unfortunate that 5 years of progress got wiped because of the update, the 4 or 5 month until wipe or whatever. The entire tribe basically became inactive, so we started meching down. You'll see the mech and you'll see all the bags from whatever, all the war room, the cryopods, the mechs, anything.
So explain meching down for me.
Yeah, so meching down is just destroying all the structures of the mech. This is mine. And then just, hold on, I could actually try you real quick. Alright, if you want to get on the mech, you could just swing and destroy all this structure. This was the base I left tribe, and you could just, all of this has loot in it, all of these vaults, whatever.
Why are you
Maybe we are
destroying
getting
it?
shot by like one turret. Because we don't want to play the game anymore. People are attacking it, nobody in the tribe wants to defend, so we just decided to mech it down.
Well, basically, we own the whole server because everyone in this game is not good at the game, so we kind of just raided everyone off the server.
Walk me
Wicked.
through how to secure your base.
Well, basically, there's basically two things you need. It's turrets and aggro dinos. Aggro dinos are probably the best defense in the game because they're just so annoying and they take so long to kill.
Okay, how often do you think you get threats of being raided?
Threats of being raided? Oh, every day. There's a lot of toxicity in the R community.
Tell me about that a little bit. What are some of your experiences there?
I mean, it's mostly racism, but just a lot of trash talk like every game would have. The aspect of it's really good. It just got corrupted by not good dev support.
Can't raid it online.
Were the servers before the announcement different than they are now?
A little bit different. They were a bit more active.
Very different.
After the announcement was made, a lot of people went offline. So a lot of people got raided. A lot of people sold their base. And it's just a bit more dead now. And it will just keep getting deader and deader. Or it's... basically, there's dupe loot where you can just dupe everything. So basically, half these squids in here just are the same squid, but just, like, different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, they're just all the same, but they've just been duped. So we just have thousands of them. And
So-
the people with the dupe methods just dupe everything and just sell them. So they just make load of money, and everyone just has loads of stuff.
Where do people sell these things?
Just random discords. Like there's hundreds of selling discords. Like I could buy like a fridge of Tusos for like £5 maybe.
Okay, so
They also sell like services to like boss fights. They'll sell stuff like that.
okay.
It's really bad.
How expensive is it to, like, say a mega tribe wanted to upkeep like that? How expensive would it be?
Right now, it's very cheap because the server's
It's
dying. But
ridiculously cheap.
before it was like, it was like
Well,
a
one
little bit
day's
expensive.
hard work, and you can just pay for everything for like a month if you want. On PvP, you don't raid for loot at this point. You just raid for fun because everyone has the same stuff. You have unlimited stuff. It's pointless.
I feel like it's no holds barred at this point, though. Like, if you have a vendetta with somebody else on your server, now's the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
All that's duped.
Oh,
All these are duped. We
probably
have thousands.
over half are duped.
We have thousands of everything. Don't need anything in the game ever.
Do you guys have any dinos that you're, like, emotionally attached to that you brought from the beginning, or do PvP players not do emotion?
No, not really.
That
we
used to be a
mess
thing,
around
not really much.
and have like a mascot sometimes. Like this is our mascot.
Nice. Okay.
We keep him alive because it's like funny, but we're not really emotionally attached to him. If someone killed him right now, I wouldn't care much.
If someone killed him right now, you'd be like, okay. Anything else to say?
PvP is terrible. I don't know why I'm playing it. I don't know why I'm still playing it. I don't know why I'm buying the new game, but I am. Fob up 26.
It didn't take long to see that official PvP and PvE servers are vastly different worlds. While the PvE player grows an attachment to their dinos in their community, the PvP player is dead set on conquering and their interests lie in power. I wanted to find out where this community's toxic rap came from, so I dug deeper, and I came across a few ARC cheaters that agreed to sit down with me. How long have you been playing on official servers?
About like 2 years. I started ARC a long time ago. I just recently got back into ARC.
We've been playing, me personally, in the tribe that I'm in for the free, it's been about 3 years. But the tribe itself is close to 5 to 6.
Okay. And why PvP?
To be honest, just the thrill of taking other people's stuff and actually being able to kind of retaliate, on the people that talk shit or
Right.
talk bad. And, kind of dealing with all of it. The kind of wake up one morning and your base might not be there, sort of thing. It's all adrenaline.
Do you cheat at all?
Yeah, I do cheat. About 3 years ago, cheats became a necessity to survive to an extent.
My experiences, because in West 10, right, in Steam Arc, right, we got a bunch of cheaters and stuff, right? So basically, what we do is people just buy cheats. We exploit cheating. We got aimbot, silent aim, all types of other stuff.
Like you and your tribe, do you sell cheats or do you exploit them? What do you do?
Oh yeah, we sell cheats. On our whatchamacallit, so we exploit these dudes called Maltese. They've been up for like 4 years.
Okay.
And we exploit them. The PvP is really not PvP no more like it used to be back in the day. It's just mainly people, like the game is still alive because people just buy aimbot and cheat. Like that's all the game about at this point.
Like some of the stuff throughout the years that has been released, if you don't have it, then you're screwed.
Let's talk about like more aggressive stuff that happens on these servers, like doxing and stuff like that.
There's certain things in the past that we've taken, advantage of.
Like just say someone, right? They buy cheats and basically like the stuff that they buy the cheats from, they basically can dox or like if your account info get linked or like your tribe this up and done, like basically it's all because of the cheats.
There has been times when people have used, the cheats to gain information, passwords, emails, stuff like that. And I would say it goes too far when you're willing to bring somebody's personal life into the game.
Because like people play like I said, like people be playing the game just to like aimbot, have fun, just cheating. Because like just say like if they took like ARC took away the cheats, right? basically once 10 Steam would be dead because like that's the main reason why people play the game. It's because of the cheats.
On this game, there's a need to be the best. Like, extremely. There's an extreme need to be the best. If you don't have cheats, then you have a tribe member that has them. So everybody's benefiting from cheats in one way or another.
So if you had the option to play Ark on PvP with like no cheats whatsoever, would you choose to still play with cheats? Like, is that more fun?
No, not at all. I'm really hoping on the Arc 1.5, the Arc Ascended, the supposed anti-cheat they're bringing can actually hold up. Everybody, or most everybody I know that cheats, they don't actually like to cheat, like as much as it sounds ridiculous to say. It just became, cheat or fall behind. The game was so fun for the first 3 years without cheats, so fun, and don't get me wrong, it's still fun now even with cheats. Just, it's not the same. There used to be some thrill to it, not knowing how much turret ammo somebody had, not knowing if they'd have loot. But now you're heading into every raid and you're like, I know they've got this, I know they've got that. There's no surprise, no shock to it.
I watched you get doxxed like real time. Talk about that a little bit.
I don't really care. I used a fake email, all that stuff, and it doesn't really matter to me since I don't play on that account. In my opinion, it's just how this game has always been. I've never been in this game before like it was toxic or anything like that, so I don't even really know if it ever wasn't toxic, but it's just, I think, in my opinion, gaming as a general in this kind of like PvP survival game will just always end up being toxic.
How often does doxing happen?
It depends on like the time frame. It happens quite a bit when people are like getting raided, or like you give someone access to your account that isn't necessarily trustworthy.
Okay. Do you know how you got doxed?
I think either a tribe mate accidentally clicked on a link or something, or he just somehow got access to a Discord account.
Would you say the devs are hands off? Like, do they ever do anything?
They don't. It kind of depends on the situation and what dev you get, but for like if you do cheating reports, it'll take multiple days to get people to look at your reports. And even then, if your file is too big to be put like into the ticket, they won't watch any YouTube videos or anything like that because they're afraid of clicking links that'll get backdoors onto their PC. So they will just ignore any files anything that isn't just directly uploaded onto the ticket itself.
What advice do you have to Ark players out there to defend themselves against cheating and even against like getting doxxed?
Just don't let it get to you, and don't click any like suspicious links or download anything.
Okay. Before interviewing, I recommended subjects with checkered pasts remain anonymous through this process. However, this next tribe prefers the danger that comes with exposure in this space.
Or you could keep our voice. It doesn't really matter. People
we don't really give a shit.
Okay. Why don't you?
I mean, we're not like aimbot, or like we don't aimbot or like god mode, but like if there's like if there's like a funny like mesh method or something, like everyone does that.
Those mesh methods are like super easy, and then like if there's like a dupe method out, we usually get them, so we dupe as well, and we've done like other like forms of like cheating that's kind of more malicious.
Like what?
We've like partaked in like people's accounts being like stolen and like inciting bases.
So I've only been on official Discord servers for a couple days, and I've already watched firsthand somebody get doxxed. And so talk to me about that. How often does that happen?
Yeah, so I know the server you're in, somebody's like passwords and stuff got dropped. That's actually like super rare for it to happen in like Discords. But like for like players like in real life to get doxxed and like their like information and stuff is like super common. It's kind of like a lifestyle. Like this game isn't like, you can't just get on and like have fun and that's it. You have to play a lot, so people start to treat it more like real life than a game.
Okay. How much money do you guys spend on cheats a month?
0. We don't like subscribe to cheats.
How do you gain access?
We have like really good friends, and we've been playing the game long enough that we have like our own custom made stuff.
Do those friends deal cheats?
Yeah.
To be a tribe of your standing on these servers, could you achieve that without cheating?
Yeah, actually, we haven't like cheated in I don't know, like 4 or 5 months, and we're pretty like consistently strong. Like we have other big bases and stuff, so I
But
don't think you need to cheat.
okay, so speaking from a perspective of somebody who's never cheated and they're starting out on officials, they want to get that tribe, get up there. Is that possible without any cheating? Because obviously you guys have that foundation from the cheating, right? So you already have that power. The top tribes on here, how do they maintain that without cheating if other tribes are cheating as well?
Yeah, so I guess like the first thing is like the definition of like what cheating is. So like some people see like meshing and stuff not as cheating, more as exploiting, but as well like if you wanted to like freshly start up and try to like compete with big tribes, it's not that you need cheats, but it's more like knowing people and having connections to like get stuff, because there's no way you're gonna start up and like breed dinos to like the extent that they're at right now. So I
But
don't think you would need cheating, but you need connections.
but wouldn't those connections like have cheats?
Most likely. I would say like every big tribe at least has one cheater in it.
We used to have a friend, and he used to play with us, and he started playing with a lot of cheaters. So we kind of unfriended him, I guess. You know, because we don't like the aimbot, and it's not fun because it takes the fun out of battling. And so we ended up we kicked him out. He tried to dox me several times. They stole my Steam account, but I got it back. You know, he was threatening to like drop my mom's address and everything. They took the game way too seriously. Really bad.
So you guys have been doxxed before then.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, like
We
hundreds of
all-
times.
Obviously that's just a risk you have to accept if you're going to be higher up in this community, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
How do you feel about that? How does that affect you?
Like personally, it doesn't like when you've played it a lot, it doesn't really affect you, because in the end, like it's just like a picture of me on somebody's like Discord profile picture. Like I'm never gonna see this person in real life. When this game dies and nobody's playing it anymore, I'm like it's all gonna be forgotten, and it's kind of all in good fun, you know?
Okay. Well, I would I would say that a lot of people have the opinion about doxing in any form as dangerous. So, say that somebody was super pissed at you, like sufficiently angry, and they had some sort of vendetta, and somebody else previously had doxed you or like sent your mom's address or something. Like, does that worry you at all?
Yeah, like personally, my address got leaked, and somebody sent like 50 cans of beans to my house. So it was kind of weird, but like in the end, I don't think anybody's gonna like send me a bomb or anything, just because like it's not like I don't think somebody's willing to lose like the rest of their life over a video game about dinosaurs.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you.
Played this game for like upwards of like 5, 6 years. We've known each other for a very long time, as well as like we've just made so many wonderful memories. Like I knew me and Rosette met on in middle school when we first started playing Ark, and now we live together like we're roommates. So
Wow.
it's just like the fond memories we have.
Okay. So, have you grown attached to the community?
Yeah, it's super toxic, but I think that's just what the outside people see. Like when you're actually like in deep in the community, there's actually a lot of like good that happens, and like a lot of like friendships, even like within rivalries.
So I feel like I had to dig a little deeper to find you guys. And from what I've seen, like this is kind of the worst of the worst on Arc. I honestly haven't seen anything like this. So how I don't know, how do you find friendships in that?
Like, all right, so when you're pretty like known in the community, or like you're in bigger tribes and stuff, you have rivalries with other tribes and you fight, but as well, like you talk to these people, you're in discords with these people, and in the end you kind of find out that like they're normal people, like they have like real life hobbies and stuff, and you can kind of connect with them in that kind of way.
I see now that the biggest problem here is not the release of Ark Survival Ascended, but the misconception of why players choose official servers. For official PvP survivors, the coming wipes are a godsend, but for those who prefer PvE, well, they've been given a morning deadline. Thank you for watching, follow to see what comes next, and you can find socials for interviewees below.